Hey Pressedaholic gang, welcome or welcome back. I just finished filming my Notion video and I am tired from that video. I have been walking all around my house talking to you guys about Notion, and if you haven't seen that video, then I highly suggest that you look in the description box down below and I will have it linked. But today we are talking about Flodesk, and this is an app, not really an app, but a website that sends out emails. And I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of this app, and I will try my best to remember to link all of the timestamps of this video in the description down below. So if you only want to hear about one certain aspect of this platform, then you will be free to do so. Just look in the description and skip ahead of the video. I think that I'm going to start this video off with a little bit of a backstory of like my history of email marketing. So since the very beginning, when I was opening my website, I ended up, collecting emails. I wasn't so behind on that. We have about 3,000 email subscribers. So we ended up using Shopify's email, like shop email, something like that, and it just wasn't giving what I was expecting it to give. It was free at the time. Now I believe that there is like a fee per email, which their fees are not actually bad at all. If you guys can figure that out and how you want to use that, then I do recommend it, but I've never actually fully used it to its advantage. I'm sorry if you heard that car driving past my house, but back to it. Then we ended up using MailChimp, and I wasn't mad at MailChimp at all. I just didn't want to pay the amount that they wanted for the amount of subscribers that we had. So I was kind of breaking our subscribers into different categories. That way I was creating emails for a certain type of person in those groups. I hope that makes sense. I believe they call them segments. So I was breaking up our subscribers into different segments, and I was creating emails for specifically certain segments of people that email was going to go to, and that way I was still able to use the free option and I wasn't using all of the emails that were available. So another con with MailChimp was that since I wasn't paying for the platform, it was a free account. You can only send a certain amount of emails per month, which was working for us because we weren't sending so many emails. I really only tried to send at least maybe 2 emails per month, and I would say 2 to 4 is the absolute max for us. So because we had a limited amount of emails, and because I kept having to break up the segments on the email for specific emails to go to specific people, it was just getting way too complicated, and it was getting a little bit too time consuming for me, and it was kind of eating away at the time that my assistant had with me, because I have him for a full 5 days but only a few hours per day. So I didn't want to utilize his time by just putting certain people in certain places. It just didn't make sense. So I ended up finding a platform called Flodesk, and that is what the video will be about today. So I'm going to jump into why I signed up. Flodesk was offering a full, I think, 30-day trial to be on the platform, which I will be leaving the links and everything down below. If you still want to try Flodesk, then I highly recommend for you guys to see if it's going to work for you, but we will get more into that later on. So I initially signed up because it was free for 30 days. My website was shut down because we were kind of remaking the website, and I just wanted to bring a lot more new stuff into Pressedaholic this year. I've been so dedicated to just bringing in new knowledge, and new features. So after the 30-day trial, it was only $19 a month because I had a link from someone else, and it was $19 a month for unlimited emails. I will also leave my own link in the description. I believe that I'm going to probably stop using them next month, so in June of 2022. So if you're watching this video, I'm not sure if that link is going to work, but you can try it anyway. So for $19 a month, it was unlimited emails, unlimited subscribers, like unlimited everything, and it was super easy to use. The platform itself, very easy to use. Like, I got in there and I felt like an expert, and they had super cute templates. So it's really a website that you can just kind of plug and play, right? I already knew the goal of the email, and then I was able to just put my own touches on it, have my assistant go in, and he was able to use the platform super easy. Like, it is a very easy platform and is very beginner friendly. So after we started using Flodesk, I ended up seeing that it had its goods and it had its bads. So I'm going to go over the cons now. Before going over the cons though, I do want to say that I've been using it for about, I want to say 4 to 5 months. So I have had quite a bit of months to know kind of what I'm talking about, but I can't say that my experience is going to be everyone's experience, right? So I will still be leaving the links in the description for you guys to try it yourself. Try it out. What doesn't work for me can definitely work for you, right? So when it came to cons, there was no automated emails, and there was a way to do automated emails. I believe that it's called workflow, and you can kind of schedule out that welcome email when someone signs up and things like that. But it wasn't until about last month that I figured out that our welcome emails were actually not being sent at all. And when I was trying to automate it, it was giving me a lot of glitching. So between the glitching and my welcome emails not being sent out, I feel like we kind of lost a lot of sales due to that, because I know that me as a consumer, when I go on to like Fashion Nova, for example, and they have that 15% off when you sign up for your first order, then I definitely want that coupon, right? But unfortunately, ours were not being sent out. So I feel like people weren't purchasing because they weren't getting that first time discount. Then I ended up finding out that there was no app for Flodesk. So it's not on the App Store. You cannot get an app on your phone. This is actually a website. And because I do a lot of things kind of on the go, like I will work while I'm eating, guys. So I really like to have all the applications on my phone. That way it's easy to edit if I really need to edit something, or if my assistant is telling me, hey, can you check Flodesk for, to see how everything is, to see if everything is good, to do an overview, then I'm able to do that on my phone even if I'm outside of the house. But I can only do it when I'm home, because obviously I'm not carrying my laptop everywhere. And that was kind of the downfall. Like, it was, how can I say this? It was something that I was able to look past, but I was not able to look past the glitching and that automated email. I think that those are two things that Flodesk kind of needs to work on. Although I have not reached out to customer service, so I can't say that it's all their fault. It can probably be my fault, but due to the whole not having an app thing, I will still be leaving the platform. And now for the last talking point, which is I did find out that Flodesk is still in its beta stage. So they are just testing out how everything is working. And if they see this, then I do apologize. I do like the platform. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't a good fit, but I will still be leaving the links in the description. But if you guys are in a more advanced stage of business, then I would suggest to find something else. MailChimp was decent. They do have an app and it was decent. Flodesk, I highly recommend for beginners. When you are just beginning to build that email list, when you are just beginning to dip your toe into the email waters, just because it is a very affordable option, and I think that it's overall a good platform when it comes to it being super easy to use. If you made it this far in the video, please leave me some purple hearts in the comments. And with all of that being said, I hope that that helps somebody out there. If you guys are super beginners, still check out the website. They have a 30-day trial. I believe that it was 30 days, and $19 a month, you really can't beat that. If you guys are in a more advanced stage of email marketing, then I will keep you updated on the things that I'm using. I know that Klaviyo is like the top tier, and there's another one that I can't think about, but they are pretty expensive. So I will be letting you guys know what my email marketing looks like in the coming months. Right now I am really focused on like getting Notion up and running, batching content such as I'm doing today, and yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.